Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play of Farming Simulator 22. Alright, it's bright and early in the morning. Again, thank goodness. And we are taking up a little bit of time here just to see what we need to do here, because we are about to spend some major money on plots of land here. Because we are about to take it to the next level here. And as we're standing in our grass field right here, it says ready to harvest. That's good. pH values good to perfect, and the same goes for nitrogen. So that is good. So we may wanna give that a mow right away here, just at the start of the episode here, because it's gonna take some time. We're gonna need some time to pick up those new pellets of mushrooms as well as flowers here. So why don't we go here in our brand new huge tractor here, and let's use this large tractor, which is completely overqualified, to mow that field here, because I haven't tried that. Can we fit on this smaller mower, this front mower right here, on this huge tractor? Oh. And it seems like no. That is unfortunate. So I guess that's gonna have to wait here. Let's let's pick up our medium-sized tractor here. And let's make our collections first. Hook up this beautiful trailer right here. Because I think this episode, it's time we start working on our oversized field. Well, at least it's going to be oversized to compared to the fields that we have here, because it's going to be absolutely ginormous. And we have yet to figure out what we want to grow on it, actually. But we have some time to think that over, because before we get it plowed here, we're gonna have plenty of time to think here. And speaking of plows, we still need to purchase one. Oh, here we go, yeah. But this with this setup with the greenhouses here, we are making a lot of money here. And they're nice and situated alongside those farm shop walls, though. Wall Street, so to speak, which is actually also kind of applicable, seeing that we are really making a lot of money. I think that may be our primary source of money making right now, because we can make 2 passes with the large pickup, with the large trailer here, and those profits really come rolling in here. Let's see, let's get up this hill right here. Still a bit awkward. Alright, and let's sell this off. We're looking to get around the area of 350,000 here. $350,000 is something the plots of land are going to cost, and I need to add a plow to it too, because we're gonna start plowing that field immediately. So, let's not overdo it here. There's still, I wouldn't say plenty, but a couple of them right here. Enable auto load, and there we go. Tension belts, not just yet. Here we go. And let's hope we can get to that 350-ish. That we're probably gonna need a little bit more, because if my mind is not failing me, my memory is that we need 340 for the 4 plots of land. And we also need to add the plow. Now, it's not too expensive, I think, the plow, at least not compared to the amount of money we're gonna need to spend to get those plots of land. Which means if we're going to be plowing with the large tractor here, that also means that we're going to have to get out our trusty chainsaw. The chainsaw that started it all, the journey, because our large tractor may be powerful, but it's not going to run over trees, so we're going to have to do some landscaping. There we go. Oh yeah. That should be enough. That should be enough here. Should we pick up the plow immediately and just drop it onto this trailer here? Let's see if we can make that work. Might be a little too quick on the draw here, but we'll see if that's going to work out. Plows. So I'm not too concerned with the horsepower because I think we're doing pretty good on that one. Oh, it's actually 75,000. That's a little bit more expensive than I was hoping. 6 meters, yeah. Six meters, 4.9. I think we just have to spend the money. Let's do it. There we go. We can have them design Pacomat. Lubricating grease. Alright. Not really sure what this does actually, but let's just purchase it. We're going to be a little shy of that money, but we still have cotton and the clothes that we can sell, and hopefully that's going to make a difference here. Yep. Ooh, that is too large for the trailer. Look at that thing. Alright, we're going to pick that up later. Let's try to make this turn without damaging anything. Yeah, and we just need a little bit more money, but I think we should be able to make that. We still have the cotton we can sell. And the clothing, so let's pick up that clothing first here. And I think now that we are making a little bit more serious money as compared to the earlier episodes, we may wanna, or actually may need to, first of all clean up this area, right? Because this is still showing some remnants of the buildings that were there that turned the cotton into fabric. And that's actually a nice segue into what I was thinking here, because we may want to add a couple more spinneries here, because we're still producing more cotton than we can process, and not only do we not process enough fabric, we can also add a couple more of these tailor shops here. And that got me thinking, do we need to redo this, because this pickup is actually not as ideal as I'd like it to be. Now that we have that Wall Street filled with greenhouses here. Oh, floating issues. But as I was saying, now that we have sort of a best practice example, it's not really best practice, of course, because we could still increase a lot of stuff in terms of efficiency. But the fact of the matter is, this needs streamlining here, because having to make those angles, it's already kind of difficult, and we only have 2 tailor shops, which means that if we're going to add 2 more, which I think is very likely going to be the case here, we want to redo that too. So we're basically doing everything twice here. And you know what? Now that we're here, let's also do a little bit of landscaping here. Construction, landscaping. Oh, it's going to be under decoration, I'm assuming. Or is it under landscape? Yeah, painting right here. Alright, let's change that brush size. Yeah, this is not too expensive. We can do it. It would really be messed up if this was going to be a cost I actually cannot cover, because we do have 350,000 worth of expenses to make this episode. But I think with these clothes we'll be just fine. Alright, let's call that good. And let's resume to the farm shop here, because we are sitting on a nice chunk of change with these clothing. And I'm still thinking. See, we're gonna have to cut down some trees here, but only those that are in the field. And I'm still contemplating whether or not we should cut down this entire forest to create an even larger field. So the good part is, if we actually cut down those trees, that's gonna give us a much larger field. The downside is, I like the trees. I think they look good. They break up. They tie the whole field together, so to speak. And it's not like we're gonna have too much problems creating a large field, because this is going to be an enormous field. At least compared to what we've done. I'm really not sure what the Farming Simulator community field size is, so I have no clue. Oh yeah, but 400,000, that should do it. It's not gonna leave us with too much money. Yeah, we can do other stuff later, I guess. Yeah, let's leave you attached. And I think now that we have the money, let's go back and purchase these plots of land here. So it's going to be 35, 45, 34, and 44. Ooh, that's... Let's just purchase it. We'll see what's what later. Let's hope my math was correct. There we go. Oh yeah, we are starting to own some serious number of plots here. Started with only 56. And we have 8 right now. So that is very encouraging here. Alright, so now that we own that land, I think it may be time to actually, let's do something different here, because if we're not going to be using this one anymore, that means that we can start mowing the field with our, well, not medium tractor, but the middle child here. There we go. Let's get this back part attached too. And there we go. Let's get our farmhand rip to mow this field for us. So clear current course. Let's do CP1 mow. Let's load it. And let's create and start this job right here. Generate a wait, aren't we? Didn't we select it? I thought we just loaded it in. Load course. Activate. Okay, that's a little better. So create job, start job. And now you should be on your way to mowing this field. So let's get the big boy out right here. And let's, first of all, pick up that plow here, because this is going to take a long time. Okay, that weight has been quite the... You know what? Let's put it right here. We won't be using the smaller trailer anytime soon, I think. Now that we have the large one. But yeah, as I was saying, this is going to take a long time. Because that field is going to be absolutely brutally large here. So the sooner we get that going, the better. And in the meantime, while this is being plowed here, we can also choose which crop to grow. Before the use of this vehicle, it's necessary to position the SKF Lincoln after confirm the position. Okay, I don't know what that means, but we'll look at that as soon as we get to the fields here, because CP3 also still needs to be drawn up here. Apparently I just bought it because I thought I may need it, not knowing what it does. The hubris is starting to show a little. But okay. So SKF Lincoln positioning mode. Left shift and V. I think it's also smaller trees right here. Which means I'm not going to sell them. But let's try out this SKF Lincoln positioning mode here. Left shift and V. Alright. Seems that the error dropped right here. That's nice. So now that we have that, let's first of all set it to allow create fields. And now let's draw this new field right here. Excuse me. Kind of forgot how to do it. It's that long ago. So let's say create job. No, it was not like this. So let's get rid of that selected tractor right there. Let's say draw custom field. This is where it's going to get interesting, I think. Let's start, well, where the tractor is here. Let's do this. Also don't want to make it unnecessarily complicated here. So let's stay clear of those trees. Yeah, I'm not going to be using this part, I think. Let's just go right there. Oh, look at that field. Ooh, I don't like that. Can I go back here? Yeah, let's redraw this. That was a little bit wonky. Let's start here. And make the turn right here. Stay clear of the tree line right there, because they look good. Make a turn right here. Don't need to exactly follow that road or that indication of a road. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting shape. Most definitely here. Maybe something like that. CP3. There we go. Humongous. Look at the field that we started with and look at this one. Oh yeah, interesting. Interesting. So we do have the tractor right here. We have the large plow attached here, so let's create a job. And let's see if that's going to work out here. Target position. Field position. And let's open, 24 meters. Wait, how can that be? Okay. I didn't think it was going to be that wide. Let's see what happens here. Let's do 3 headlands. This is going to be kind of weird looking. It's probably going to take a long time too. Oh, yep. It's taken a long time to get that work calculated. But it can take its time here. Let's up this to 5. And let's regenerate. See, here I was thinking that this plow was going to be 6 meters, as it said in the farm shop. But I've messed with this work width before, and that did not work out in my favor. Now this SKF may have something to do with it, which is... I don't know what it is, but we'll see. Did it create 5 headlands? I don't think it did. Let's recreate with 4. It still says it still shows up as a white font here, so let's hope that this is going to change very soon here. If not, I'm gonna leave it at 3. This is not terrible, not ideal, but not terrible either. Yeah, I don't see anything changing, so let's just leave it as is. Alright, start job, and let's see what happens here. Okay, a lot of things are happening right here. Now, I do want to keep somewhat of a close eye on this, because if we're going to make passes that are 24 here, does it immediately roll it? This is going to be interesting. I do think it's going to be considered plowed, but I still feel that this is going to leave a lot of things open here. Alright. Let's check our auto tractor. Oh yeah, they're working just fine here. Still with the overlap. But okay. Let's have this one complete 1 headland, and if it starts the second, and it's gonna leave a gap, which I think it is, we may want to change this back here, because 24 meters is just way too silly. Let's go here. Can we get an overview of what we already own here? Let's make sure that it's actually 6 meters, and I didn't misread anything here. I want the one we own. Plows, we should own 2. Yep, this definitely is 6 meters. It also looks like 6 meters, right? So why would it say 24? Yeah, I'm not trusting this, so well, we could wait for one headlands. Let's just wait. I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Are you still attached? You are. So let's drop that one off. And while our Steiger here, our 500 HP horsepower is getting loaded up here, or completing the headlands, let's sell some of these bills, right? They should be done. I think they should be. And they are. Yeah, absolutely. Alright. It's still set to Euro pellets. We may not want to do that. But let's get close to the silage bales. And then have the auto one selected here. So Control Alt Z, round bales. And let's hope our 80 HP tractor can actually do this. Because there's still a lot of things we we need to be concerned about. One of which is definitely that slope that we left here. That slope may be difficult to get up here, especially with 80 horsepower and a fully loaded flatbed trailer filled with silage. Oh yeah, this definitely was not a good idea. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright. Park a little bit off to the side here. And let's unload them here. There we go, 30,000. Now this was not ideal, but it works. So we may want to do that again because our tractors are starting to run low here. We're using our Steiger to obviously create that field. Enable auto load right here. And we're having the other one, which I probably should memorize the model number here. But we're having to use that to mow the fields here, which gets me to think, right? Should we retire this small one and just have another one? Maybe a medium tractor, because so far we haven't purchased a medium tractor. And I think we're getting to a point where we're making enough money that we can spend some money on our comfort level, so to speak. Because 80 HP is really, that's really not going to be enough here. We're having difficulty getting the silage builds up here, let alone do something more serious. I don't think that's going to work out. Oh, let's hope this works. And it does. Awesome. Now, one more trip, and that's going to be it. And let's hope our tractor has completed the headlands. If not, we're going to have to redo it by hand. Which I don't mind, but that means that we're going to restart that whole field again. Alright, let's enable this auto load. Pick up the last ones. It's only 6, so that should make it a little bit easier to get up that hill right there. $117,000. And I think, yeah, we're sitting at roughly 2 pallets of additional mushrooms and flowers here. Also, I may want to do a little bit of a silly purchase here. Oh, now it does sell. Well, they're still on the trailer. Alright. So 130,000. I think I may want to purchase a dirt bike because we still need to get to that industrial zone right there. All the way in plot number 1. Because I do want to expand those. We don't necessarily have the money yet, but I think that's not going to be a problem for too much longer here. So you're sold. You're getting in trouble with a tree. Still haven't completed the headlands yet. Alright. Okay, now that it's stopped, I think it's safe to say that we may want to redo this. Because looking at the lines of the minimap here, I don't know. It doesn't inspire too much confidence here. You know what? Fill the vehicle with lubrication grease. Okay. I did not see that. Alright, let's fold the plow. And let's get lubrication grease in here first. So I was thinking, can we do that here? Refuel. Alright. So it doesn't say anything, only refuel. Which means I may need to look for something in the miscellaneous section here. I don't know. Let's... Alright, not there. Levelers. Marking sprays. Probably not going to be it. Nope. Miscellaneous. Still need a scout too, actually. Shipping container, bales. Plows. Maybe it's gonna show up here. Lubrication grease. Yes, with add-on SKF Lincoln. Okay. That doesn't really help me. Alright. Let's hope it doesn't break. And if it does, lesson learned. Alright, let's get set up again. And we do have a clear indication of which trees we need to get rid of here, so we may want to do that as well. Because constantly starting and stopping here is probably not a good idea. Alright, let's get back into it. Create job. Open course generator. Actually, let's do this first. I think. And this has got to be 6, right? Yeah, let's do 6. Generate field work course, and now that it's only going to be 6 meters, I'm going to double this. And this may, again, take quite a while here. But again, if we set it up once, that's going to be everything here. We won't need to do anything else. It does need to regenerate now, because we cannot just say, okay, let's run the plow over what we have right now. Oh yeah, this is looking a lot better here. But we need to probably double it again. The headlands really seem to save a lot of time. It's sloppy sometimes, but that sloppiness is easily fixed though. By hand, of course. Oh yeah, we may need to double that again. Let's do 26, I don't know. But I want as many headlands as we can get. Yeah, and these lines also seem to overlap with the fields that we already did. The plowing route here. So this makes me a little bit more comfortable. Still have no idea why it said 24 though. I don't think this is a modded version of the plow. Do we need to keep on doing this all the time? Whatever value it gives, I'm gonna say 22 here. I don't think we'll be able to do much more without crashing our computer. Alright, it's not gonna do more. Let's just leave this be right here. Alright, start job. And hopefully you're gonna do it. And you're not. Create job. Start job. Okay, it's setting up. That's something. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Yeah, it's gonna be closer to the edge right there. But that's to be expected. This tree is gonna immediately get in the way, of course. No, let's not ruin this one. It's too expensive. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all the trees that are even remotely in the way here. That means that we may want to stay ahead of the tractor here. All of a sudden, this turned into a racing game. Alright. Yeah, I think I may want a dirt bike here. Because running everywhere, that doesn't seem to... I'm starting to like that less and less. Alright, so now that they're going here, let's make sure that we get this all windrowed up. And after we're done with the windrowing, we can immediately turn this into bales here. Silage, of course, takes a little time as well. And we actually covered it multiple times in the episodes, but we really need to consider getting a roof over our equipment here. This is starting to get a little bit silly. Insulting too, if you ask me. Let's pick up a dirt bike first though, because I did see an enormous shed right here. It had all kinds of solar stuff going on. Also had a monthly dollar price attached to it, and I don't know if we'll be making that money or if we will be paying that money. Alright, let's open the shop menu here. So vehicles, I did add a couple of mods because I do think we want to have... Yeah, these dirt bikes don't come standard here. Now we got a lizard. It's 59 HP. This one's 88. 120 kilometers an hour. You can do 100. 50, 54. It's weird. This one is cheaper. Alright, let's just purchase this one. Wheel setup, off-road. Let's do this one. Exhaust 4 strokes or 2 strokes. Yeah, I like the 2-stroke one. It's kind of weird because we are not changing. We're not changing the engine, I think. Fairing. Yeah, this is all pretty standard, I guess. Let's make this black. Stickers, numbers. It looks pretty cool already. So let's purchase it. That way we can get around our farm a lot easier here. And I also think that traveling on this dirt bike is going to make it much quicker than a car here. Okay, so I've never driven dirt bike in this game before, so we may wipe out a couple times, get seriously injured. Okay, the steering is absolute madness. It has an overtly 4-stroke sound to it. But we can travel much faster right now. Okay, yeah. This is actually pretty cool. Let's do this. Oh! Most of you probably wouldn't know this, but I'm kind of a bike enthusiast. I like it. Not a bicycle either. Alright. Oh, we can be in our helmet. That's even more pleasing. And of course, less dangerous. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna make it much easier to get around here. Is our tractor still working? He is. Or she. I don't know. Yeah, so now that we have that going, I'm starting and stopping too many things here, but you know what? It's all for a good cause. Let's get our windrower attached. That was not parked too smart. No, let's drive forward here. I'm a poor enough driver, driving just forward. Here we go. Have you set to do other stuff here? Clear current course. And let's do windrowing and bailing on CP1. Load it, activate it, and let's go. Create job, start job. Alright, yeah, that is looking good. Yeah, let's keep on this helmet. Set a good example here. Always wear your helmet. Always. Oh, this thing honks too. Okay. Let's check the outer ones first here. They're already blocked by an object. And I really hope. Yeah, we probably have to redo this again. I was hoping, didn't we see that last time we did this, he continued to work. So what if we do H? Is it gonna keep going here? No field found. Shoot. First of all, let's save this one. Save course. Activate. CP3. Plow. 6 meters. There we go. Save course. Oh, we don't need to redo that. Go right here. Yeah, we're having to do this one too many times here. Still isn't working. What is causing you to be problematic here? CP3. Load course activate. That should not be Are we not in this field? Oh, immediately drove into another block. What is going on this episode? I'm so sorry about that. Okay, let's try this again. No, let's get the bike out of the way, because I'm hitting every obstacle I can hit here. If I can even find my bike. There it is. Okay. And let's make sure we clear everything here, because this tree is also going to be in the way. Yeah, if we keep going with this type of efficiency here, that plow is going to be money well wasted here. Okay, you're still going. I like that. Keep the Steiger selected here. Create job, start job. You really should be doing it. Oh, shoot. Maybe I need to do this. Cancel job. Create job. Start job. Target is unreachable. Pretty sure it isn't. I think this tree should be gone too. It isn't. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying until this works here. Am I standing in the way? How can this be so complicated? I'm making a mess of things here. Alright. Select you. Go here. I mean, not there. Also not there. Do I need to get rid of all those things here? And when I say get rid of all those things, I mean completely remove the CP that we have right now. Let's do it. Delete entry. Activate. Okay. Seems about right. You should be in a somewhat comfortable position to start it. CP fieldwork. All right. 6 meters. Let's do 20 headlands. I want to make it a little bit different from what it is right now. Let's generate this field. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. All right, nothing much changed, but let's try this one more time. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble. Maybe the field is just too large here, and the game doesn't like it. All right, let's just leave this be. All right, and now if we say start job, driving to field. Okay, that's a little better here. Probably need to reset you too. Okay, having multiple ones, that's making it more difficult. Create job. Start job. Steiger is still doing his thing, hopefully. It's moving. You're gonna reset up. Yeah, and this is windrowing, so that shouldn't take too long here. Alright, and now I think it's time we cut down every tree before we have to do this again. Pro tip number 2. Don't jump off a bike that is still moving. Terrible idea. Except if you're Evel Knievel, maybe. Uh-oh. We also have a stone here, which I did not account for. We will be able to get rid of those, or get out of the bushes. I'm just not sure how we can get rid of that stone. That's a large one. Trees are easy. Stones, not so much. Now I am thinking of that signpost that we saw earlier, or in the first episode actually. But that's gonna get rid of all the stones right here. And that's also something I don't want to have happen here. Just that one. Could we maybe paint over it? It's a little cheaty, but... Right. Does this tree still exist? It seems like it. Alright, yeah. This is not a small one either. Okay, that tree is gone. Those two are as well. We may wanna... Oof. Yeah, let's try some things. Let's try some things here. Okay, not that one. Construction. Landscaping. Can we just paint over this? Wage payments coming in again. Yeah, I definitely need to get rid of this. It's not gonna be like this though. Plants, trees. Yeah, I don't seem to be able to paint over it. Maybe level? No, softens also not. Slope. Ooh, 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 ooh. May have to Google that. Definitely have to Google that. You're still going strong. You too. Alright, let's do one final check here. Drive across this field. Cut down any tree we can find here. Alright. So we're nearing the end of the episode already, and we started a lot of jobs. Started and restarted, I should say. But so far we haven't really really made anything work here. So I think we may want to leave a couple of things off camera here. And I really need to think about whether or not we can somehow remove that tree. Or excuse me, remove that stone. Is there anything we can see right here? Forge harvester. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get around it. Rollers, yeah, need to look at it too, but not now. Forestry equipment, telehandler. Do we need to bulldoze it of some kind? I don't know. Anyway. You're closing in right here. That's nice. So why don't we do this? Why don't we have this tractor finish the windrower? Then I'm going to drop off the windrower. Then when we have that done, let's attach the baler and let's end the episode right here. And I'm going to insert a time lapse here of that large tractor plowing that enormous field. Because we don't need to watch that happen here. And I think the next episode may be focused on getting our home situated, getting our equipment covered. We also need to be cleaning up lots of things because our mower is looking terrible and our equipment deserves a nice bath here. Alright, let's get that connected right there. It's nothing really you should do except for just create a start job, right? Steiger is still going. You too? Yeah, that's it. There we go. You're gonna find yourself filling up pretty easily, I would say. In total we have 169 bales. That's not too terrible either. Oh yeah, this plowing looks good. And I'm only looking at the outskirts of the plow here. It seems that we're not missing too much here. But I do think we need to get counterclockwise now. Otherwise, why are we rolling it? May need to have a look at that too. Alright, so there's lots of things for me to be Googling here. I hope this is going to find its way. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. So yeah, there's still lots of things to do here. But let's focus on the stones first and maybe look up the lubrication as well as how we're going to do this. So, with that said, I'd like to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully see you in the next episode too. Thanks everyone.